app-controlled Ultra Skelly. A new 2025 animatronic controlled through your literal phone. The prop is made by Seasonal Visions International and is sold at Home Depot for the 2025 Halloween season. Despite this prop not releasing yet on the website, I was actually able to purchase this through my local Home Depot. This guy, despite how cool he is, has a huge quality issue going around. If you are trying to learn what may be causing this issue, go to this timestamp on the screen to see what may be happening with this prop. But anyways, let's get into this long-awaited video of the Ultra App Skelly and all his functions. Alrighty, hello everyone, this is Halloween Haunter here, and welcome back to another Halloween video. In this Halloween video, we have right here is the Home Depot Halloween 2025 app-controlled Ultra Skelly. Now, this has been a prop I have been super excited for because there is so much to go over. This prop has like 18 different eye features. You can customize the light and color. You can put your own audio on this. You can control the movements. You can even play the pre-recorded phrases on it. This thing has so much to offer, and I want to make a video just showing all the features with it, everything you get with the prop, because there's definitely a lot. So not only will this be an unboxing, setup, demo, and review, but you'll also get the Bluetooth app-controlled side of the prop with this video, which is why I haven't done anything with it up until now. So let's stop rambling. Let's finally get into the unboxing of the app-controlled Skelly. Alrighty, let's open this up. I'm surprised by how small this box is. It's not a very big box. It's very, very compact, which is good for people who cannot have a lot of things taking up space. But here is what the inside looks like. All right, so we have the base and some yardsticks right here. So a bunch of yardsticks and then the base. And here we have the instructions and then the app operation instructions, which goes over everything you can do with this prop. I'm gonna definitely take some time to look into this and see everything we can do with the app Skelly, because there's definitely a lot that goes into this prop. So we'll get into that. But anyways, in here now, we have 2 leg pulls. Let's see. Okay, so next we have the adapter, and it looks like all of the skeleton parts are finally here. We have his arms. Looks like a leg piece. His other arm. Keep in mind they are posable like the Ultra Posable skeletons. It's like a knee right here. Okay, wow, there's some pieces in here. 2 more knee joints. The body, his 2 skeleton feet. His waist piece with the adapter plug in there. In here looks to be the head of Ultra Skelly. Here is the head, and wow, that is super cool to see. Very thick plastic, wow. So there is the app Skelly right here. Let's go ahead now and begin that setup. So to start off our setup, we're gonna take the base and then the 2 feet and slide them over the base. The very next step will be to take the leg pull and then one of the leg joints, this pull being D, this part being F, and slide them together. Then at the very end of the pull, we'll take a screwdriver and take the screw out of the pull, or at least loosen up enough to where it's no longer blocking the inside, so that we can take the pull now and snap lock that onto the back leg, and then we will screw it back in. We'll do the same for the front leg now with pull E and the bone leg joint G. We will take the next set of legs, this part being H goes on the back leg, this part being I goes on the front leg. We'll take the waist piece now and snap lock that to the leg pulls. In the very back of the prop, there's going to be little holes where you can see and snap lock the parts together. Next, I will take the adapter and plug it into the adapter jack on the waist piece in the very back, and then I will screw the cap on. Then I will hide the wire through these little clips on the side of the leg. It just pushes through. Take the wires from the inside of there, and then to the waist piece, we're going to connect those wires that stick out to their coordinated colors. We'll place the torso now on the waist piece. With my screwdriver now, I'm going to screw in the waist and upper torso together with the screw that comes pre-attached on the upper torso. I will take his arms now and connect them to the joints on the sides, and then I will screw the parts together. I'm going to readjust the hands a little bit. Our final step now will be the head of the Skelly. We will take the wires coming from the head and connect them to the wires from the upper torso. I will also connect all the wires according to their color. Then we'll tuck that into the head, and now I will connect the head by sliding it on top of the pole. I will take my trusty screw and have that screw into place on the head. So we are all done with the actual setup for this prop. However, as you guys know, there's a whole Bluetooth section that we're gonna look at. I'm first gonna run his normal demo, meaning the phrases he comes with. We'll do his normal activation, and then the very next step of this video will be to show you guys how to exactly use him with all your Bluetooth features and what exactly all he has. So now let's roll the normal demo of the app-controlled Ultra Skelly.
Step into the shadows and enter my realm of the dead. May your night be filled with spooktacular thrills and chills. The living have arrived. Within this domain, the sounds of rattling bones and horrifying screams fill the haunting air. Enjoy your unfortunately short stay, for I guarantee you will not be here for long. Welcome, dear guests. Tonight, bones clatter and spirits chatter. Join the celebration of ghouls and creepy creatures alike as we raise a toast to the spookiest season of them all. Come one, come all. Bones come alive with laughter, and shadows come out to play. Embrace the mysterious ambiance, and let the spirit guide your way. Wanderers of the night, heed my warnings. What you may experience here will be burned into your memory for eternity. Pass these graves with caution, as the horrors beyond this point are born of mischief, and you do not want to be their prey.
So there you saw was the app-controlled Ultra Skelly in action with his demo phrases. Now, I know the whole gimmick with this prop is the Bluetooth, and he actually does explain how you use it. I'm going to quickly show that phrase where it's basically him describing how his functions work, and then we're actually going to test them out here for you guys on the channel.
Hey, you. Yes, you. Come over here and look what I can do. Did you like that? Well, you can customize all of that and more, even recording your own dialogue. But if you don't want to be a voice actor, that's fine too. I come with pre-recorded messages. You can choose my motion, lighting, eyes, and voice.
Cool, right?
So, what are you waiting for? Take me home today.
So that was the app-controlled Ultra Skelly describing what he does. Essentially, we can customize everything on him, and that is what we are going to do now. So the very first step you're going to want to do is download this app called Decor Pro SVI. It's ran by Seasonal Visions International, the company that makes the Ultra Skelly right here. And this app is free, by the way. It does not cost anything. You want to make sure your Bluetooth is on. On the app-controlled Ultra Skelly, you're going to want to make sure he is turned on the Bluetooth setting. Now, when you first get this app and you want to try it with the Skelly, it'll ask for a few things. I might have you update the app first before you do anything else, which takes a few minutes. But after you're all done with that, you want to go with these three options on the screen. I'm going to go with Products, and the animated Skelly will pop up, and you want to click on that. And that way now he is paired with your app. So currently he's on demo mode, which is kind of the off setting for the Bluetooth. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go on the back of the prop and hold down the button for 7 seconds. And that way the prop is officially now connected to the Bluetooth. And so with the app, it'll have 3 options. It'll have customize now, the instruction manual, and reset the default. The reset to default is if you're wanting to reset everything, like maybe there's a glitch, you want to reset everything, like get rid of all the audio files or get rid of anything else. You can reset that and I'll just do like a factory reset. It'll reset the entire app on your phone. We're gonna go to customize here, which is obviously where we're gonna do all the cool stuff with Skelly here. Now in the actual app, there's gonna be a little section that says create your own sound. You're gonna wanna hit that. And then once you're in the app, it's gonna say tap to record. And essentially now you're gonna record your own audio for the Skelly. So you can choose from 6 different options, none which is just your normal voice, no filters on it. There's high pitch, so you sound high pitch, low pitch, echo, alien, and robot. I'm gonna show you guys all 6 of these. So let's first start off with the none or the regular mode.
My voice sounds like this.
It'll even give you like a little example of how it sounds. Alrighty, hello everyone. This is Halloween Haunter here, and today we are reviewing the Home Depot Halloween 2025 app-controlled Ultra Skelly. After I'm done recording it, I hit stop, and then I can type in anything. I'll just type in normal voice, confirm. After that, it's going to transmit all of that into the app. Now, in the app, you have an option to have all the movements play for this audio track or just certain ones. For example, I could do just the head movement. I could do the arm movement with the head. I can also turn off the head movement and just have the arm moving up and down. I can have just the torso move. Or I can have all 3, which is what I'm going to probably use for all of these audio tracks. And then next, we can literally choose any light option with this guy. I mean, there's literally a whole color wheel. You can pick out literally any color you want. And it's not just like red, purple, blue, green, white, and that's it. You can literally pick out any color you want. So for the normal voice, we could do just more like a bluish white we could put on there. We could even change it a little bit. And now for the eyes, just like how the newer 12-foot Skellys are done, you can literally have up to 18 different options with the eyes. I'll show you a few of them. I'm not going to show them for all the phrases because that would be a very long video, but I'll just show you kind of demonstration of each one. For example, we'll first start off with the star. That's the flame one. This is pirate, and you can also make the prop blink if you want. So for example, we can do that with the mouth, have it blink, or do that with the chest. You can choose one or the other. There's some fireworks as well. There's the snowflake, 4-leaf clover for like St. Patrick's Day. There's the American flag. There's some hearts for Valentine's. There is confetti for like a celebration. You can also change how bright it is as well, so you can adjust that to your liking. There's the firework one. There's some different bloodshot eye ones. This very first one. There's this second one. There is another one right here, kind of more of an orangey color. This one a little bit more red. Another one right here. It got the reptile eyes. They look very cool. We have the spiral eyes right there. So like for like a circus, we have the cat eyes right there. I think these eyes are actually my favorite right here. I think these look really cool on him. And then of course we have just the standard Skelly one, the one that's been here since the very beginning. So very cool. But anyways, let's get back to the voices now. Let's hear what our first audio track sounds like. Alrighty, hello everyone. This is Halloween Haunter here, and today we are reviewing the Home Depot Halloween 2025 app-controlled Ultra Skelly. Let's do some more now. Let's do some more audio tracks. We'll do the high-pitched one next. I am a very scary skeleton. I'm very scary. I am super scary.
I am a very scary skeleton. I'm very scary. I'm super scary. I'm very scary. Everything scary! I'm Gian Horn. And welcome to my very last Home Depot Halloween 2025 news video.
Low pitch now.
I'm very scary. I'm so scary.
We'll do echo now.
My voice sounds like this.
You are at point no Director, or you come
Alien.
You look like Jack Wanoba, my friend. This is good. Soon, we'll be at Leprechaun. And we will terrorize the city until we own this night. Are you listening? That's an hour.
Bring me to your leader. Bring me to your leader. I shall rule this planet and devour anyone who comes in my way.
So that's pretty much all of the recording features you can do with this guy. 6 different options, a whole bunch of different light options, including like blinking, flashing, anything you want. This guy has it all. Now, he does actually take Spotify as well. If you wanted to hook up your Spotify to him, you can. I won't from this video just for copyright, but you can do that technically. I currently now have him on the live mode, and what the live mode is essentially the same thing as the recording, except you go into the live section, you hit live, it'll take you back to Bluetooth, and back in Bluetooth, it'll have you enter a pin, and the pin is 1234. You can change that if you would like. And once it's connected, you are now officially connected to the live mode on this guy, meaning that whenever you say currently into your device, he will speak what you're saying. Right now, I do have his audio turned down. Normally, you would hear me talking through that, but because I have my phone nearby, it's going to echo. And I don't want to create a huge echo sound, so I'm not going to do that. However, if you want to do live, I would recommend holding off just after my statement with this guy, because I'm not going to get into the review, and my review will get into my statement. But in hindsight, this guy is phenomenal for what you get. His welding, his plastic are all really sturdy, really well made. His arms are posable. Each one is posable. As you can see here, I can move his arm back and forth and up and down. Same with the elbow joint. And then his fingers are also posable as well. You can move each individual joint, which is awesome. It's just like the ultra posable skeletons that Home Depot sells, but this time on an actual animatronic. Super cool to see that. It could have not had that and still been awesome, so I'm glad it's still very much there. The lighting is awesome on this guy. It's kind of like the 12-foot Skelly lighting kit. It's really cool that you can change the lighting in the mouth and the chest to any color you want, and you can even change how the lighting is done. You can like make it blink or change the pattern. It's really cool. Once again, a really awesome feature that makes this thing so much more versatile for your display. Another awesome thing, of course, is the LCD eyes. Just like the newer 12-foot Skelly, you can change the eye animation, so you can change it to a different mode, like for example, have it flaming. Again, awesome options for this guy. It's really cool that you can literally do whatever you want with him. It makes him such a great animatronic. I think picking a skeleton to be your app control prop was really smart, just because skeletons are very versatile. They can fit in pretty much any theme. And with this guy, having so much versatile things with him, he is almost just a perfect prop for any display. And of course, the animation is fantastic. The arm moving, the body turning, the mouth movement, and then the servo head. This guy has the perfect animation to use for the app-controlled stuff. And what makes this guy awesome is that this prop is essentially the Spirit Halloween Grim animatronic, like same animation and everything, but he is $20 cheaper, retailing at $280. He's got the ultra posable arms, and he's app controlled. Grim wasn't like that, only he is. So this guy is just literally a better version of Grim in every single way. The only difference is that he's got LCD eyes now, but honestly that's fine. I don't think it needs the animated eyes. I think it's fine for what it is. The LCD eyes still work really great here. He looks great. Great material, a lot more tan than like the 12-foot Skelly, I feel like. And just the cherry on top is that he is outdoor rated, which is awesome. You can leave him outside. I probably want to leave him out in like a windstorm, but he can be left outside. He does come with stakes to stake him down on the ground, and his materials are made so that if he gets rained on, he's fine. And then another good cherry on top is that if you don't want to use any of this awesome Bluetooth stuff and you want to quickly put a prop out there for your display, well, he comes with 5 pre-recorded phrases, which is a lot to ask for something that has so many features. He's got 5 audio tracks. That alone makes him worth the $280. And they're all pretty good audio tracks as well, all pretty good sounding. And overall, I would recommend him for the $280 price tag. He is so worth it because of that. However, he is only worth it if this issue is fixed. And what I mean by that next is my biggest complaint with the prop. And that is unfortunately the speaker on this guy. The Ultra Skelly doesn't have a very like big, loud, boomy speaker. Then you can kind of tell the audio is a bit muffled on like the Bluetooth side, which is definitely a complaint I have. Unfortunately, because this guy's a skeleton, you can't really hide a big speaker on him. So they chose them to hit it inside of the body right here, like kind of like how Grim was. However, there is no like external speaker jack like Grim, so I can't plug him into something that's a bit higher quality. I get why they use that cheap speaker because they can't really hide it in the body, so they just have it for there. But they really should make this guy have an external speaker jack. And especially for this next huge con I have, it's that I honestly would not recommend, at least currently, right now, as of recording this video, it is pretty early in the season. This is definitely something that can change for this season and the following. But in the Decor Pro SVI app, I would not use the live mode on this guy. I know I'm using it right now, but I actually got away with using it. What I mean by that is, this is my second Ultra Skelly. The one you saw from the unboxing up until after the 5 phrases from the demo, I had to go ahead and return that one for a new one. Because once I started using like the live mode feature on this guy, his audio completely went silent on his end, meaning that his actual speaker no longer worked, which was really unfortunate. I've already heard some complaints from other people from theirs having fried audio, so I knew then it's not gonna work. I tried fixing it. I tried resetting it on the phone, resetting it on the prop, unplugging it, plugging it back in, and it was not working. So what I did then was just return that one and get a new one here. Then I went ahead and did everything else and saved the live mode for last. I wasn't entirely sure if that was the reason yet, but I think this is the reason, just because after using this for a while, this one has done the same thing as my original, where the audio will go completely mute and you can no longer use it on any other feature with the audio. And the way you can tell, if you were to get out of the Bluetooth and he disconnects, instead of being a loud disconnect, like a loud sound, it's very quiet, very dim. And then once you try like his actual phrases, they won't play any sound. Now, I don't know how, but I fixed this guy. And the way I did it on my end was I literally just had a different device with the app and had him already hooked up. And what I did was I did not use the device he broke from, but I used a different device, went on there, connected to the Bluetooth, I reset him, and somehow it reset the entire prop. So I guess if you have another device, I don't know if you have to have it already pre-installed beforehand, but if you have another device and you disconnect him from a different device, not the one he broke from, it goes back to working. It's really weird. I don't know. I wouldn't even say that's the for sure way to fix this guy. If you have this guy, or if you were planning on getting this guy, I would totally avoid using the live mode option on this guy, just because he's had so many issues with the audio stop working. And I honestly don't know if they're all fixable like mine. It's just a very big issue with this prop that I wouldn't recommend using it with. And it's really unfortunate. Otherwise, aside from the speaker, this guy's like pretty much perfect. And it makes me want to recommend this guy for you guys just because he's so cool. And I know it's definitely just like an early issue. I'm sure like SVI can either fix the app or fix the prop or fix it for next year to where it's perfect. But it is definitely an issue right now as of recording this. So if you are planning to buy this guy, regardless of this issue, just avoid using him on this mode. This mode has just been a very big issue for him, and I'm not entirely sure I recommend using him with it. I wouldn't really even sure if I entirely recommend buying him right now just because of that kind of weird issue. But I thought I would mention it here. If you are planning to buy him, avoid using the live mode. But if you are going to use live mode and he breaks, I would try using a different device to reset him on. That might work then, but I wouldn't confirm that would work on him. I just would avoid using the live mode altogether just to be safe. Unfortunately, that's like the one thing that's wrong with him. I don't know if SVI is going to take that live option off the app, or they're going to recall this guy. I have no idea what the next plan for this guy is. I know for sure people are definitely going to be returning him after that happens, so I would just recommend staying away from the live mode. Otherwise, aside from everything else, he is such an awesome animatronic. I do love him a lot. I just wish that part was better. But aside from that, he's still great. Great build, great looking skeleton, great animation, great light features, great LCDI features. I really can't go wrong with him otherwise. Aside from that, he's definitely a really awesome prop with some great phrases as well. And I would recommend it. otherwise from the issue if you are still looking to buy him or it's been fixed by now. With that being said, that will conclude this video on the Home Depot Halloween 2025 app-controlled Ultra Skelly. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next Halloween video.